Well, first thing first, we decided sophomore year we were going to do the Hoops for Heart. After the other Hoops for Heart group graduated, but we decided we were going to do it our own Sunbury crew way, we were going to make a movie for it. So it took us forever to come up with an idea, and we finally did about a month before. We were going to do Lord of the Hoops.
So me and Josh were hobbits because he figures we're ugly. And I think we made pretty good hobbits. You know, I have the hairy feet. Josh is hairy, generally.
And then we kind of just went to the costume shop and threw any ideas of a plot out the window because we just picked up whatever costumes we liked.
We got hobbit clothes, and when we asked, the lady didn't know what we were doing. And she was like, "What's a hobbit?" And I didn't really know what the hell a hobbit was.
There was one costume, which was this monkey in a hula skirt with coconut bra, and we loved it so much, but we couldn't find any way to fit it into the movie. So what we did was we just kind of put it on Big Mike and just throw him in a scene. And so
we ended up with like a monkey with coconut bra on that we didn't use, and a banana costume that we didn't use, and Lourdes was a Tin Man, and none of it made any sense. And we got Officer Joe, and pretty much the only thing that we really went there for were Hobbit costumes. We came out with like $120 worth of stuff. Next thing was making the movie, which was a lot of crap.
the reason we chose Stewie was because a week before we actually filmed it, Stewie wrecked his car, ran into a telephone pole. And we thought it would just be great if we kind of recreated it in our movie. So we taped him driving a whole bunch, and you never really see the front of his car, the damage. We just kind of see him driving. And then we see him drive right into a telephone pole, and then when you pan back and you see his car is totally wrecked, you're thinking, how the hell did that happen? But really it was already done. We just kind of threw smoke bombs underneath the car, and looked like the car was smoking, and Stewie was a great actor, so it all fit very well.
Went out there in our bare feet. It was winter time. It was cold as hell, and the sun's out in that one scene we're outside, but don't let it fool you. It was like below freezing, because I was out with my bare feet walking around smoking, and they made me stop the ball with my hairy foot because for some reason they thought that it would prove to them that I was a hobbit because I have hairy feet. I'm sorry. Look at... I'm sorry they're not combed right now, but just got... It's the end of the day.
And the reason we went with teachers is because we had to be universally funny throughout the school. Like, we couldn't have jokes that would just be funny to certain niches in the school. We tried to hit everybody so that everybody could enjoy it. And we figured the teachers were sort of the universal thing in the school, so we'd use them. Honestly, I have no idea where the music came from for this movie. Filer came up with the Rusted Root, which was perfect, which was probably my favorite part of the entire movie. And the balls rolling throughout the city. I know we have Jurassic Park theme in there. We have Outcast, because that was the big song at the time. Morton picked his Tin Man dance music. I really don't know what that's from.
I picked out a great song, saving the movie, with Blur, song number 2, in the car scene.
But the big thing was that the day of, everything went off without a hitch. And everyone didn't think we were going to pull it off, but we'll pull anything off, you just wait. We go the day of, Miss Fisher didn't want to give us the projector. We took that, we did good. We didn't want to give us a band, and we did that.
What was neat about the whole thing is that it was kind of like a Disney attraction, where they'd show you something, and then like there'd be like live action stuff brought in with it, and it all mingles together, and you feel like you're actually being entertained. And I don't know, I love that.
Anyway, in the actual assembly, I am not there because Mrs. Main's our French teacher. I have way too much to say about her, and nothing's good. So I'm just gonna say that I was unable to participate in the event due to a lack of understanding. But anyway, that really pissed me off, and I was a little hesitant on doing the follow-up because of that reason. but I did it anyway, and it was a great success.
I certainly enjoyed it because it was the first time that we actually had to show a film of ours to like an entire big audience, like 200 kids in the school, which was great. It was warmly accepted. The only bad part was that the next year we'd have to top ourselves, which would be really hard to do since it was so well received the first year round. So we knew that we had a long road ahead of us till the next movie that we have to do the next year for Hoops BTS.
Hope you like what you see.